Okay, so somebody asked me to do a tutorial on how to change a flint in a Zippo. I know there's a lot of them out there on YouTube already, but let's see if I can find one that needs it. Okay, this is one of my really nice brass Marlboro Zippos from, let's see, that looks like FVIII, which is, I think that's June of 92 or 93. So this one's got no spark at all. It's just grinding on the push pin. So we're going to try to change the flint on this, but first, make sure you have the right directions. This is a breakdown or a schematic of a Zippo. Now what I'm going after is right there, the flint, which is being pushed in by the spring tip, followed by the spring, the flint spring, and secured by the flint spring screw. And that's contained in the inside case, which is of course in the Zippo body itself. So let's see if we can find that Zippo, or the place to put the flint in, because this thing doesn't have any flint in it at all. So we'll take out the insert. Now we have to unscrew that brass pin or screw. See if we can do it with this electric screwdriver. Okay, there is the spring and the spring screw, and there is the, what do they call that? The spring tip. That is not a flint, that's a steel or brass. I think it's brass. I'm going to use a magnet. That is not steel. I'm getting a magnetic reading from the spring steel, but that plunger is not steel, it's probably brass. So Zippo flints usually come in a nice dispenser like this. I have several of these. 6 genuine flints to a dispenser, and I do have a dispenser that just has one little flint left in it. You can see it right there. Just slip it into that wheel, turn that wheel, and get that flint out. Slip that flint down the old flint hole. Put the spring back in. Engage the spring screw in the threads. Let's get some automation going here. Make it nice and tight. Okay, the flint is installed. Reinstall the insert in the body. Check for function. Okay, we got flame on. New spring is successfully installed in this really old, nice brass Zippo. It's had a lot of use, but it's a good one. Doesn't sound very good, but it's a good one. Okay, we're going to do a drop test just to see if this is installed correctly. And we'll have it lit. Drop it from about 18 inches. Okay, it stayed on. So that was a successful install of a Zippo flint in a pretty old lighter. And Zippo even provided me with a picture of what it should look like after the new flint is installed. You can see on the right the flame that should be there, and that's what the flame looks like. So I installed that flint correctly, got a good flame, and that deserves a little cowbell. Knuckle bomb.